All right. Good morning, everyone. Court will resume with the June 7th, 2022 docket, and we're going to do some jail cases. We are needing some attorneys to show up, and I don't see too many of them. Morning, Jessica Ramirez. Good morning. Good morning, Jill.
Morning.
Good morning, and good morning, Ms. Cantu. Good morning, Mr. Lopez. Your client, Mr. Lopez, is Gilberto Ramos.
Yes.
Gilberto Ramos. That'll be a motion to revoke, right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's see if we can do him. No interpreting for Mr. Ramos?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. CR 20-04-272D, Gilberto Sandoval Ramos. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. This is a motion revocation. This is a revocation proceeding whereby the adult probation office and the DA's office are both alleging that you violated your probation. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No.
You understand that if the court does find that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated back then when you pled guilty?
Yes, I understand.
All right. Now, has your attorney explained to you what are the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated?
Yes, he has.
And you understand them all pretty well?
Yes, I did.
Okay. What is your plea, sir? True or not true that you at least violated one of those conditions?
True, Your Honor.
And are you pleading true freely and voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
All right. State.
It offers waiver of rights, consent to stipulation of evidence, and plea of true to state's motion to revoke post-conviction community supervision as states Exhibit 1. The state also requests that defendant stipulate that he is the same defendant who was previously placed on probation.
No objection to the exhibits offered. We stipulate you've been in jurisdiction. We also stipulate that he is the same individual that's placed on community supervision.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the finding of this court that Gilberto Ramos did violate probation in CR 20-04-272D. Now, what is the recommendation, state?
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 216 days in Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 216 days.
All right, court will hereby waive the fine and court costs. So it'll be 216 days in jail, credit for 216. It'll be a time served. So you're excused, Mr. Ramos. Have a great day, okay, sir?
Thank you.
Mr. Lopez,
Yes.
did you follow the judgments, the paperwork?
These, yes, the orders?
The MTR, the judgment, because I
Yes.
still haven't received it.
Okay, well, did I send it to you, Ms. Cantu?
No.
Oh, I thought I did. Okay, I'll send it to you if I have not.
Okay.
I'll take care of it right now.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, Jill, let's see what we have next. We have Miss,
Javier
I'm sorry.
Extepin.
Yes, let me pronounce this one here. I'm going to probably,
Extepin.
here it is. Javier Exitepin. Javier. All right. Will he need interpreting, Miss?
Yes,
Ms.
Your
Martinez?
Honor. Yes,
Okay.
good morning. Javier Ixtepan.
Okay, Stepan.
Yes, sir.
All right, that'll work. That'll work. He's got two cases, right?
Yes, sir.
And it'll be state. Is it going to be a plea on both cases?
Yes, Judge.
All right, that'll be my number 1 and number 10, right?
Javier, levanta tu mano derecha, por favor, y vas a contestar sí, señor, no, señor, a las preguntas del juez.
You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
¿Juras que el testimonio que vas a dar es la verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down.
Puedes bajar tu mano.
All right, Mr. Estepan, you have two cases. I think they're the same. Driving while intoxicated, Class B misdemeanors. Each case carries up. I'm sorry. Here it is. CR 19-05-127D. Javier Estepan, Class B misdemeanor, DWI. Second one, CR 22-04-785D. Javier Estepan, Class B misdemeanor, DWI. Each case carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Señor Extepan, usted tiene dos casos. El primer caso es CR 05127D, el estado de Texas contra Javier Ixtepan. El segundo es CR 22-04785D, el estado de Texas contra Javier Ixtepan. Los dos casos son una clase B. Para cada caso es no más de una multa de $2,000 y no más de 6 meses en la cárcel. La pregunta es, ¿usted comprende eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that for each case, you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights?
Usted comprende que para cada caso usted tiene el derecho de que un jurado oiga su caso y también tiene el derecho de apelar, pero ¿es correcto que usted ha rechazado esos dos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
¿Alguna vez lo han declarado que esté mentalmente incompetente?
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations after you give a plea?
¿Usted comprende que la corte no tiene que seguir la recomendación después de que usted se declare culpable?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. You understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, that you plead guilty in your case may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or the denial of naturalization under federal law?
Y usted comprende que si usted no es ciudadano de este país y se declara culpable, eso puede resultar en deportación, exclusión o que le niegue la entrada a este país bajo leyes federales. ¿Usted comprende eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
And was that explained to you by your attorney?
¿Y eso se le explicó a usted por su abogada?
Sí.
Yes.
And how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
¿Y cómo se declara? ¿Culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily for both
¿Y
cases?
se está declarando culpable libre y voluntariamente en los dos casos?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. State.
The state offers plea documents and offense reports. States Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as States Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as States Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as States Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requests that defense counsel stipulate to the fact that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
Your Honor, no objection to the exhibits and so agreed and stipulated as to all required elements.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged on both cause numbers, CR 19-05-127D, CR 22-04-785D, and recommendations state. First, CR 19-05-127D.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 30 days in Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 25 days.
30 for 25?
Yes.
Okay, and before we talk about that one, let's go to the second recommendation. CR 22-04-785D. Yes, ma'am.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 30 days in Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 23 days.
How many days?
And the state is requesting that the judgment be altered to reflect this jail credit.
Okay, so the second one was 23 for 23?
No,
30 for 23.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, 30 for 23. All right. Yes, Ms. Martinez?
Respectfully, Your Honor, my client, as the court can see, has been there almost the 30 days. However, he would appreciate the court to consider giving him a time served in each of the cases, Judge, and waive court costs and the fine.
Does he have an high school? Does he have an high school?
Yes, Judge, he does.
He's have a nice, okay. All right, so from this court or this jail, he's going to be going to another immigration facility. Okay, so then on the first one, CR 19-05-127D, court will hereby waive the fine and court costs, and it'll be 25 days in jail, credit for 25 time served. And then let's go to the second one, CR 22-04-785D, no fine, no court costs, and it'll be the 23 days in jail, credit for 23. That'll be a time served.
Señor Javier, en el primer caso, el fiscal estaba recomendando 30 días crédito por 25, pero el juez le bajó en vez de 30, 25 crédito por 25. So en ese caso ya usted sirvió su sentencia.
No fine, no court costs.
Y no multa y no costos de corte. En el segundo caso también estaban pidiendo 30 días, crédito por 23, pero el juez le bajó de 30 a 23, crédito por 23, le quitó la multa y los costos de corte So, en los dos casos es tiempo servido.
All right, time served for each case. Your excuse. Have a great day, sir.
Se puede retirar,
Thank
señor.
you.
Suerte.
Thank you, Ms. Martinez. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge. Bye.
You too. Okay, who do we have next?
We're waiting for attorneys that are busy in other courts.
All right, we are waiting for some attorneys, defense attorneys. They're busy in other courts. So I think we'll be on standby. All right, Jill, we'll be on standby, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, court will resume with the June 7th, 2022 docket. And we have an attorney that checked in, Mr. Mauricio Martinez.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning, Mr. Martinez. Your client is Alexis Alejandro Rodriguez. Did I get a note this morning telling me he's not around?
He's here,
Judge,
Your
he's
Honor.
Jim Hogg. I don't know if they brought him in today or not.
Yes,
Okay.
he's here.
Oh, he's here. Okay, great. We were thinking he wasn't going to be here.
No,
Oh, okay.
last time we had a hearing, Judge, he wasn't brought over, but now that he is, would the court allow me permission to reset this for a short reset and then I'll go to the prison today, go to the county jail today in person and sign him up?
Okay.
He's not signed up.
Yes. Then you're going to need to sign him up, and then we're going to get.
Yeah, just to call us.
Yeah, just call us when you do that, and we'll get you a date. Okay, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Mauricio, you can sign him up today and we can probably accommodate you tomorrow. Please.
That's perfect. I'm available. I'm going to be in the courthouse all morning.
All right.
Or maybe later today, but we'll play by ear.
We'll play by ear.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Y'all may be excused. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. Anybody check? Nobody else checked in?
No.
Okay. Nobody else has checked in. So again, we'll take another brief recess. Thank you. All right, court will resume with the June 7th, 2022 docket. And let's continue here with some jail cases. Mr. Gutierrez, there he is. Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor. I apologize for the tardiness. I was in another in-person hearing.
Okay, no problem, sir. You have a motion to revoke on Ruben Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ruben Gonzalez, jail. Ruben Gonzalez. Do you know if he needs interpreting or no?
No, he does not, Your Honor.
He does not? Okay, good. Very good. Okay, Ruben, let's see, CR 21-13-756D, Ruben Gonzalez. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. This is a revocation proceeding whereby the adult probation office and DA's office are both alleging that you violated your probation. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
Sir.
You understand that if the court does find that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated back then when you pled guilty?
Yes, sir.
All right. Has your attorney explained to you what are the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. And do you understand them all pretty well?
Yes, sir.
All right. And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or, I'm sorry, true or not true that you at least violated one of those conditions?
True.
And are you pleading true freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right. State. You're muted, Ms. Cantu.
Here we go. State offers waiver of rights, consent to stipulation of evidence, and plea of true to state's motion to revoke post-conviction community supervision as states exhibit 1. The state also requests that defendant stipulate that he is the same defendant who was previously placed on community supervision.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And without objection, it'll
No
be the
objection,
fine. It'll be the finding of this court that Ruben Gonzalez did violate probation in CR 21-13-756D. Recommendation state.
State's recommendation is to dismiss and extend community supervision for a period of 3 months from the original termination date of September 12th, 2023.
Oh, okay, so then we are going to dismiss and extend probation, right?
Yes, Judge.
3 months, I heard?
Yes, Judge.
Oh, okay. All right. So then we're not going to find him court will amend the judgment that Ruben Gonzalez in CR 21-13-756 did not revoke probation. Okay. All right. So I'll take care of him. Good luck there, Mr. Gonzalez. Your probation has been extended 3 months. All right. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your
court
Honor.
will,
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
You may
May I
be
be
excused.
excused?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Have a great day. Yes. Furthermore, court will dismiss the revocation application here on CR 21-13-756D. All right, we're waiting on Sergio Munoz, right?
Yes, sir. That's the last one.
That's the last one, Sergio Munoz, and that'll be for Jose Torres. But we're waiting on Mr. Munoz. Okay, thank you very much. Take a brief recess here. All right, court will resume with the June 7th, 2022 docket, and have here Mr. Munoz. Good morning, Mr. Munoz.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir. Your client is Jose Fidencio Torres.
Yes, Your Honor. He said for a plea this morning, Judge, he should be signed up and ready to plead before this court.
Okay, looks like a plea and then like 2 dismissals.
Yes, Judge, that's part of the agreement.
All right, and I got the plea here. I believe it's on the violation of a protective order right here. Okay, Mr. Torres, please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. The plea is going to be on CR 22-02-946D, Jose Fidencio Torres, Class A misdemeanor, violation of protective order or bond. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those 2 rights?
Yes, sir, I did.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, sir, I do.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as State's Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as State's Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as State's Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as State's Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requests that defense counsel stipulate to the fact that all evidence which has been filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
Your Honor, no objection to the introduction of exhibits, and so agreed and stipulated.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. And a recommendation, state?
State's recommendation is a $200 fine, court costs, 1 year Hidalgo County Jail, probated for 16 months, 20 community service hours, a life skills course, and no harmful contact with the victim, Yolanda Ruiz.
Yolanda, did I hear Reese? Reese, okay. It was 1 year in jail, probated for 15 months or 16?
16.
15? Okay.
16, 1-6.
Okay, 16. All right. I have a hard time hearing. Okay. So he's been in jail, what? How many days? 80 something?
82, Judge, I believe.
All right. Then what the court will do is make it 0 fine, 0 court costs, and no community hours. He's done a lot of jail time already. And it'll be the 1 year in jail, probated for 16 months, and to stay away, life skills course, and to stay away from Yolanda. I'm sorry, no harmful contact with Yolanda Ruiz. All right.
Yes, Judge, we had just made that clarification because they do still have children together. So we just made that provision in there and advised them.
Very well. And state, there's 2 other cases, right, state?
Yes, the state will be filing a motion to dismiss on CR 22-02947D, a POM, and CR 22-02948D, that's an evading arrest.
All right. Court will hereby dismiss CR 22-02947D, CR 22-02948D, both of them State of Texas versus Jose Fidencio Torres. Both cases are hereby dismissed. Anything else, Mr. Munoz?
Nothing further, Judge. Might be excused.
You're excused. Have a great day, sir. Mr. Torres, you're excused. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Is that it for right now? Okay. We stand adjourned. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Jill.
Thank you, Your Honor.